Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning in Los Angeles. Pretty overcast day. Brexit happened. I'm going to get out on Lyft and see what unfolds. Okay, I just took a guy, I'll call him L, to Rodeo Drive, to his job where he works at one of the very top fashion brands right on Rodeo Drive. And he was getting it early. At first he told me that he had fallen asleep watching TV and he was going to get in trouble from his boss because he had forgot to set his alarm. But then he confessed to me that he actually went out to hear some guitar band at a local bar at Covell. Then he ended up having a late night drink with a friend. And he's in this morning, he does visual merchandising. So he was like working on window stuff and he was sure his boss was going to get super mad, but actually his boss turned out to be chill. In terms of celebrities at the store, I guess J-Lo came in and bought something for her kid, and also he was once working on a mannequin and Kanye was right next to him. I used to always imagine that you would sort of drop off one passenger and then get Bing and you're right off to your next adventure, but it's a real dead zone this morning. Okay, I just picked up Eileen, who didn't really speak much, and then I did a Lyft line and also picked up Lydia, who's a film producer. Lydia worked on bringing some of the first-person shooter games to life as films. Now she's working on something named Detroit. I took her to William Morris. Okay, I just picked up G. That's not a code name. That's what it said on the Lyft app. He's a lawyer who lives in Walnut Creek. Big Lakers fan. I picked him up at a hotel and actually got out and put his suitcase in the trunk because nobody ever tips me, and I'm hoping that maybe that'll get me an extra $1 or $2. All right, this morning has been really, unfortunately, quite a bust. I've been out for 2 hours. I think I made like $16. I'm below minimum wage, I think. I know I've said this before and I will say it again, like, please tip your Uber and Lyft drivers and just people in the service industry in general. It's a tough gig. Los Angeles is small. I just picked up a super nice guy named Michael who works at an ad agency with some very good friends of mine. He's a creative director, originally from Maryland. All kinds of coincidences. We lived in Atlanta at the same time, have a bunch of mutual friends, and anyways, crazy. We had a good chat about creativity, the stress of making money, freelance versus full-time. Anyways, shouts to Michael. Jake's actually one of my best friends visiting from New York, and I visited him and his wife and son, and then he hired me. And to anyone else who knows me, if you want to ever have a Lyft ride with me, please reach out, send me a DM. Jake's a storied character. He was on Road Rules, created Buckyballs, now runs an amazing company called Whistler, which you should check out.
I've wanted to hire Dan forever. I guess I had grander visions for how it might happen one day, but I'm happy we finally got to work together.
She had an audition today for a role that might take her to Kansas this summer, and she'd have to dye her hair black for it, so best of luck, Sarah. I took her to a XM Sirius Radio where she's having an interview and coached her on not saying the word goofy too many times. Okay, I just picked up Eliza in mid-Wilshire and took her to, I think she was getting a massage. She's a fellow Canadian. She and her husband just moved out from New York. He's in finance. She works for Chanel, and she finds the city a little slow. All right, that's a wrap. I'm back home in Los Feliz. It was a fun day. Definitely had some enjoyable dialogues with passengers. Money again was terrible. I think I made around $60, and then right at the end of the day, I got a parking ticket for $73, so I made negative money. Lastly, I can just tell you that the actress that I mentioned earlier named Sarah is Sarah Sutherland from Veep. So check out that show. It's hilarious, smart, and she's talented. I'll be out again tomorrow if you want to ride in Los Angeles. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember to subscribe and press the like button. Peace.